everybody, Artistic Flair here, back with a painting tutorial. You guys remember this character? She is the Chibi Girl that came out on Tuesday's drawing tutorial video. I decided to give you guys a how to paint at the character on the canvas. Let's begin! Here are the materials: a palette, a cup of water, a couple of brushes. This big one right here is going to be used to prime the canvas. And then I have these smaller ones. This small one right here is going to be used for the majority of the coloring, which is big enough and small enough to make sure nothing goes out of the lines. And these last two are my detailing brushes. The flat one is used for rounding the edges, and the sharp detailing brush is used for sharp edges. Now you guys can use apple barrels black, but I ended up using my Nickel black because I had less of that, so just to finish that up. I use Crafter Squares white, but you guys can use Apple Barrel's white. And Apple Barrel is a Walmart brand stuff, like they bring it over there to Walmart. For the peach color, we're going to be using this Harvest Orange, also Apple Barrel. And if you have any other ones, like from Tester's Craft, you can just use their orange. But for the peach color, you just want any kind of orange. We're just going to be adding in white until we get to this peachy color. We're going to be using Diva Pink from Apple Barrel, Apple Barrel's Purple Iris, Parrot Blue from Apple Barrel, this turquoise soy paint, and this blue from Royal Nickel. It's Pythocanian blue. The Crimson Red Lake from Royal Nickel. And lastly, some napkins or any kind of paper that you may have. Let's get started with the painting. Now that we've taken our canvas out of the packaging, we're just going to prime it in white with our big brush, making sure everything is evenly placed on the canvas and every inch of it is painted on with white. And then we're going to let this dry, and we're going to draw in the guidelines with a pencil. And I'm just going to be mixing in the peach color. And remember, just get your orange color, just a bit of orange, and then add in a bunch of white. And I will be back to show you how to do that. Now that our canvas is completely dry, we're just going to outline the character with pencil. And this is the palette. This here is the peach color mixed in with the Apple Barrel's Harvest Orange and the Crafter Square White. Again, you can use Apple Barrel's white if you don't have it. Also black, Parrot Blue, and Purple Iris. You can all use these with the Apple Barrel colors. I'm using a small brush, mixing it in with the Purple Iris, and I'm going to start painting in the hair of the character. Since I like adding in little highlights to the character, I'm leaving a little area with white. I know the ponytail doesn't have it, but it's because the lighting isn't hitting that area as well. So I'm just leaving this area just blacked out, and I think this will look great on the character. So just continue this off. You guys could fill it in if you want to. It's for you guys to decide, but I'm just adding in a little highlight to make the character's hair look a bit more nicer. So now I'm going to be reapplying purple onto the character's hair because there are a lot of white areas in her hair still. So just apply that when the area is dry because we want it to be as purple as possible. Okay, we're just going to let the purple dry a bit before we add in any more purple. In the meantime, we're going to be adding in the peach color onto the face of the character. Careful not to fall into any of the purple because we don't have any of the outlines there, and if the colors start mixing, we're going to have a bit of a problem, especially since the purple isn't dry yet, so just be careful. I'm using the small detailing flat brush to add in the peach color. So just follow along where I'm adding in the peach, and if I'm adding in extra peach, it means that the area is dry and it's to keep away the white color. Oh, I accidentally painted this area in the skin color, in the peach color, but I'm gonna fix this later on with white. Just try to avoid doing that. Don't paint that area in the peach color. We want to keep it as white as possible, so we reapply the white, it'll stick on nicer, but I'll be able to fix this because it's not too much. Again, using our small detailing flat brush, this time we're going to be using parrot blue and color in the rest of the parrot blue areas of the character while we wait for the other areas to dry before we reapply more paint. Using Crimson Red Lake with our small flat detailing brush, we're going to paint this in a V shape. Because we don't have the black outline yet, we'll detail the bow later on with the black. Now get the Cyan blue. It's a weird way to say it, but we're going to use this with our small detailing flat brush, and this will be the color for the skirt. So just fill that in. Remember, nice even strokes to make the color pop out better and so it won't look as bad. Okay, now we're just gonna apply the peach onto her legs and hands of the character, trying to go in even strokes. Getting our purple iris with our small brush and reapplying the purple onto the hair. Remember, we are trying to take out the white space that is still remaining there to make the hair look nicer. Still using purple iris, but this time we're using our small detailing brush, the sharp one, to add in a bit more detail onto the highlight. But if you decided to just go with completely purple on the hair, don't worry about it. Okay, using our small brush, we're just gonna get this gray that I mixed off camera, just mix in black and white. This will be for the boot color. The shadow color, we will just add in a bit more white onto the gray, not until we have the gray from the boots fully done. We're we're just gonna retouch on the peach color on the face again. Careful not to hit any of the purple, even though it should be semi-dry. Just be careful of this. And then we will soon be adding in the lines. Okay, so I decided to turn the canvas over a little bit. This time we're going to be adding in the black outlines onto the character. So just keep rotating the image because since the paint is so wet, you don't want your hand to touch that or else it'll smudge everything and it'll be a big pain to try to fix that up. So just try to follow along with what I'm doing here, because this will be the black outline and you want to make sure not to try to mix the colors in too much. Okay, now I'm just gonna leave that outline right there. Now getting our small detailing brush, the sharp one, and we're gonna get some white, and this will be for the eyes, the shirt, and the little lace around the boots. Now on the side with the peach, I covered up, you wanna add in a bit more if you made the mistake of coloring it like I did. But this will help out making the eye better. And of course, just continue off with the rest of the body. Still using our small detailing brush, the sharp one, and add in peach for the little earpiece, but you won't really see this ear clearly, so just paint this in with a little bit of peach. From here, I'm going to be retouching on the color in the bottom part of the body while I wait for the lines and the peach on the face to dry off. We're just going to retouch the body colors. So just retouch them and make sure that there isn't too much white showing up, because we don't want that white to show up, we want the main color to show up. Now using the smallest detailing brush, the sharp one, to add in the black lines onto the face now that the face has fully dried out. So just finish that up and then we'll wait for the other pieces to dry. So everything dried out on the character, but I forgot to hit record on the video and you guys missed out me outlining the character in black, but the only thing I did was outline the character in black. Now we're just adding in the turquoise color for the eyes. Just follow on that for both of the eyes. and leave out a little area for the little highlight of the white. That's why I'm using the small sharp detailing brush. Okay, now I'm going to be getting my Diva Pink color and mixing it with a bit of white because the color looks pretty strong right now, but now that I finished that, I'm going to be using this for the little cheek blushes, for her mouth, for her lips, and I'll be using this for the heart. And then later on, I'm going to be adding in red to the lips and a bit of red to the heart to make it look nicer with pink right there. By this point, since we had the boots already done, you're just going to add in a bit of white to the gray because we want this gray to look lighter, and then we're just going to fill this in the shirt area for the little shadow areas of the shirt. So just follow on with that with our small sharp detailing brush. And since I accidentally went over the black lines, I'm just going to repaint that with the black, fixing up any other lines that I might have missed, adding in the pupils onto the eyes with the black, and then I'm just going to outline the heart with black. Still using our small detailing sharp brush, we're going to now add in red onto the character's lips and onto the heart. Still using our small sharp detailing brush to paint in the heart with the black, and you just finished the Chibi Girl painting. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. It lets me know that you want to see more content like this. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and get notifications on any upcoming videos. In the comments section, let me know if you followed the drawing tutorial or if you followed the painting tutorial. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll add it here at the end. As always, stay creative. Bye!